Today I'm going to mix it up a little bit and I'm going to do a product review. The thing about this product review that's going to be different is I'm going to attempt to do this video in one take, so bear with me. Today we're going to be looking at some Bluetooth headphones. Before I get into that, I want to also say that I'm going to do some channel shoutouts at the end, as well as making a big announcement, so stick around. You might have heard of Apple AirPods. They are all the rage. You see about every other person walking around with them in their ears, and it's debated as to whether these things actually look good or not. And the sound, as far as using them for sports, everyday activities, everyone has their opinion on them. And of course, we all know that they are expensive. My son bought a pair of these a while back and he paid $160, and that was with a discount, so they are not cheap. Plus, what happens if you lose one of them? Or if you lose both of them? It's a lot of money that's out of your pocket. So today I'm going to look at some headphones that cost the same as 5 cups of this. 5 cups of a latte that you would buy at your local coffee establishment, assuming they're about $4 each, and that these days isn't that expensive for a latte anymore. I was at a place recently where it was about $6 for a latte. So maybe only 3 cups depending on where you live. But we're going to get into that product review and channel shoutouts and more right after this. Welcome to the Handy Hudsonite. Thank you for tuning in to my channel and watching this video. I focus on tips, hacks, and reviews so that you can get the job done. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and like the video if this is something that interests you. And we're going to look at some headphones that were sent to me by a company a couple of weeks ago. And these headphones are Bluetooth, so they will connect with any Bluetooth enabled device, whether that's your phone, whether that's your laptop, tablet, and it's got a lot of capabilities. And so when you think about these compared to AirPods, AirPods will connect seamlessly to iPhones, and there's a lot of different features that offers, but they will connect to other devices, but you lose some of the features that are in those headphones. So the headphones I want to show you today, I'm going to do an unboxing. So this will be my first time actually handling these and seeing them for real. So you're going to watch me take these out of the box and explore what these have to offer. And I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed, that they still have a little bit of a charge in them that I can actually connect them to my phone and test them out quickly. So let's see how this goes. I've got my trusty knife here. Make sure I don't cut myself. I'm going to cut off the plastic on the box. So I will show you the box here once I get this plastic off. The reflective nature of it makes it a little bit hard to see on camera. So here we go. Here are the headphones. They are JCOO or JCOO, I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that. IPX7. So they are a black pair of headphones, and here are their features: hi-fi, superb sound quality, noise isolation, IPX7 water resistant, Bluetooth 4.2, connection, comfort fit, that is, built-in HD microphone, hands-free operation. And you can see the label there. These are legit. They were I did buy these off of Amazon, so you can see that. I will have a link in the description for these on Amazon if you would like to take a look, even possibly buy these. And my final cost on Amazon for these was about $21. So I better look at the camera. I'm looking at my computer monitor down here, so I apologize if I wasn't looking at you. So let's take the cover off of this, you'll find a nice embossed logo here, the JQ logo. I've got to keep looking at the camera. Let's see how we can open this. Hopefully it is not anything too complicated. Alright, so here we are. And this looks like it has a very nice carrying case with it. Set the box down here. We've got the charging cable. Have some instructions here. And if you do see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my monitor, so I apologize for that. And look at that, they threw in a coupon for live support. It's one of the first times I've seen live support from one of these companies that are out of China, and these are made in China, I should add. It's got some troubleshooting information, read before using, these helpful things. And I'd have to say this is actually a really cool little case. I'm digging this, really like this. So you've done a great job with the branding on this. This will unzip, and lo and behold, we have the headphones here. And inside here we have some, let me take these out and show you these first. We have some extra, I should hold them up to the camera. I'm trying to hold it up down here. We have some extra ear fittings, just in case the ones that are on the headphones don't fit you by default. You can try out one of these larger or smaller ones. So let's take a look at these. These are connected with a wire, and they have the controls here. And I should say that I own a pair that are very, very similar to these. In fact, they look almost identical. So I'm glad that I have a little bit of knowledge of these headphones. And the control aspect of the headphones is here, and I believe this is for the right ear, this one here. As you can see here, there are controls on top. There's a button there. I know that's hard to see, but there is a control button on the top. You can kind of see it there. Oh, there you go. You get the plus and the minus. That's to control the volume of the device. And underneath, you might be wondering, well, how are you going to charge these? Well, underneath, let's see if I can expose this. There is a little flap, and underneath that flap is a small HDMI port or small USB port that you plug in the charger. And this isn't really, there we go. So that's how you charge them. And then finally, on the side is this button. And this button is used for pausing the audio. The button is also used for turning the device, the headphones, on and off by you hold it in, and then when it's in your ear, you'll probably hear a lady's voice saying powering on, powering off, if I'm assuming these are similar to the ones I already own. So very easy to navigate around this device. I have this wire tied off, and seems as if this wire is going to end up being much longer than the wire that's on my other headphones. Let me see. It does look like it is longer, a little, not by much. So the way that you put these on is you want the wire to be behind your head. I guess you could put it in front of your head if you feel like that's going to suit you better, but it's going to look kind of weird. But you put it behind your head, and these will go into your ear, and this is intended to go around your ear to hold it better in place. So they fit very snug, and if I start talking louder, it's because I have these in my ears now. They fit very snug into your ears. They're actually very comfortable. You get a side shot of these. Now they are a bit bulky in the front, probably not the smallest, most sleek looking headphones, but they have that IPX7 water resistance, which essentially means they will be okay in situations where you're using them for sport, where you're sweating a lot, possibly in light rain. I would not submerge these. Definitely don't wear them in the shower. Just take extra precaution. But if you're out running, if you're out doing anything outside and it begins to rain lightly, it's probably not going to affect them. But if it's a heavy rain, it could be more of an issue. So I'm going to push in this button on my right ear, as I mentioned earlier, to see if I can turn them on. And they do turn on, and it actually said that they were pairing. So I'm going to grab my iPhone here, and I have an iPhone 7, and I'm going to see here if they are pairing, and it's possible they may have paired with my computer if I had the computer's Bluetooth on. Okay, so I've got this figured out. In the connection here, in the Bluetooth connection, it is called A1S in my Bluetooth there, the top one. I'm not exactly sure why they called it that, the A1S. You can see it's connected there now to my phone. So let's test this out a little bit. And to test this out, I'm just going to open up one of my favorite apps. I enjoy listening to trance music and enjoy Armin van Buuren out of Amsterdam. So I'll give him a lesson here. Let's actually see if I can get it started here just by pressing the button. There we go. As you saw, the play button there started, and these sound really good. A lot of good bass, and if I'm talking loud, it's because I'll turn it down so that I don't tend to talk as loud. But it's got a lot of good bass, very responsive with the controls. Let me try the volume, and you'll see here on my phone the volume is responding as I push it on my, and there's a good bass part right here, and it sounds really good. So anyway, working great. So again, they're turned off, turned back on. So they work really well, much better than I expected, very responsive. So that tells me, I'll just pause it there. It just shows me that these headphones are much better than the ones that I owned before that were a lot like this. So I'm not sure if they were made by the same company or a different company, but if so, they definitely have put some work back into the electronics in this and have improved things, at least from my experience. I didn't take these off, but you can see, again, they're just really comfortable. And even though they're not the most attractive looking, sleekly shaped things, they definitely do sound great and feel great on your ears. And I do a fair amount of cycling, and I've used these for cycling. The one downside with wearing these as a cyclist is you do get a lot of wind noise, because the wind will blow right up against this. It's not very aerodynamic, though they do look a little bit more aerodynamic than my previous ones. In fact, I might even have my other ones here that I can compare to. Might have them here right in my pocket, unless I took them out. No, I took them out. So I don't know where they are. So if you're going to use them for biking, just keep that in mind. You can turn them up and block out some of that wind noise. If you're going slower on a bike, then they work fine. No need to worry about that. But I haven't tested these out on my bike, these particular ones, so they could be a little bit better. And they do fit really snugly into your ears. This particular size that came on it fits me perfectly. So I'm going to be headed out of town here tomorrow on a flight, so I might actually take these to listen to music or watch a movie or whatnot. So they should work well for that. And again, got this great little carrying case here that we can use for them. So just all around thumbs up for this product. And what can you lose? What can you lose for $21? I mean, give up 3 or 4 of your lattes, 5 of your lattes over the next week or couple of weeks, and you've got these things paid for, and test them out. Again, link in the description for you to purchase these, and that's what I wanted to review with you. So again, these JQ headphones are just a great solution if you're looking for low-cost Bluetooth headphones. So, like I promised before, we're going to do some channel shout-outs. So I'm going to open up my browser here, and we're going to go through some different channels that I have really appreciated their support in. All right, so this is my video that I did last week on 3-step Gmail productivity hack for YouTubers, notification power tips. And be sure to check the video out if you haven't watched it. And many of you left comments, and I really appreciate that. I'm going to highlight 4 different channels that left comments for me. The first being Be Adventure Partners, be where you want, when you want. And this is a couple that coined themselves as the couplepreneurs, and they have online businesses that they run while they travel. They're currently in Colombia, and put up videos 2 to 3 times a week on great content showing the location that they're in. They also feature different topics related to entrepreneurs towards couplepreneurs that have a wide range of topics related to encouragement. Their last one was getting out of a slump. One before that, simplifying your business and having more fun. So a lot of great practical tips from them, and their names are Brian and Aaron. So we really appreciate you guys. They've given me a lot of great feedback, and enjoy my collaboration with them. Next, we're going to look at Joshua Paulino, who's a YouTube expert. Does a great job of getting out a video each Monday focused on enabling you to grow on YouTube, and he's relatively new, as am I, and some other creators that I'm collaborating with. So really appreciate his input and his tips on growing your channel. So be sure to give him support, subscribe to him. Next, we're going to look at a couple of channels that are focused in on other aspects, just fun, different aspects. We have Moses JH, and Moses, I really appreciate the comments that you left on my last video. And he has several videos that have a wide range of fun topics related to track and field, product review, just even some vlog type styles that he has, and I believe he's in Malaysia. So just some interesting content there. Check him out. Next, we're going to look at One Peaceful Mind, Alicia's Handmade, and she has a focus on jewelry and food. So Alicia, really appreciate your comment on my channel, and just a big shout out to you. So go support her channel. I'm going to pull up my subscriber page here just to give a little bit more support to many of you who have subscribed to my channel, and I want to thank you so much for doing that. I've got a lot of different channels here that have backed me, and I really appreciate you guys doing that. And at the time of this video, I have 364 subscribers, and I hope to have many more than that the next time that I put up content. So just a big thank you to all of these YouTube friends and all these channels that have come to support me. So really appreciate that. So as I promised earlier in the video that I would have a big announcement. And the big announcement has to do with reaching a certain number of subscribers. And what's that number of subscribers? Well, you'll find out as soon as I let you know what it is that I want to do. What I want to do is I'd like to have my first live video. And the purpose of the live video is just to connect with you a little bit differently. You've seen me in this format for a while now, and I wanted to be able to meet some of you and answer any questions. I would even be happy to look at some channels to be able to feature you a little bit more, give you friendly feedback on what you're doing. So that would be something that I would enjoy doing. If you have other ideas for what we could do in that live video, just leave it in the comments below. I really want to reach this particular benchmark with my subscriber base, and so just giving this plug for the live video possibly could help me get there a little sooner. So when I reach 500 subscribers, I'd like to do the live video. So about another, roughly another 140 some subscribers that I need in order to reach that benchmark. So share more about this channel and let others know so that I can reach that sooner and we can have the live video. So if you haven't liked this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Again, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget that notification bell, because that gives you the instant notifications. And if you watched my Gmail, my tips on Gmail hacks for notifications in YouTube last week, be sure to do that, and you can see this show up in your label that you created from my tutorial so that you don't miss out on any of my content. So I appreciate you watching, and if you want more tips on Gmail, be sure to check that out up here or up here, wherever that is. And if you want more input into YouTube growth, you can check that out as well. I also have videos on auto tips, auto repair tips, and home tech. So be sure to check out my entire playlist, and I'll put that down in my pinned comment as well so that you can watch all my videos. So I appreciate you watching me today, and until next time, I will see you in the next video.